Javon covering that.
Hey, Javon.
Alright, I'm like, I'm at the point where, I want to go home, but I don't plan on using and all that. I'm not going to use. I'm stuck at the part where once I get my shit together, can I take a blast, man?
Y'all hear that in the back there? Yeah. Got everything going together. Humpty Dumpty's back together. Somebody taking that blast again. Come on, bro. I'm in there. Come on. It ain't. We do so much for so little. You got kids?
Say that again.
Yes. You got pictures of your kids in your wallet? No. That'd be something. You can get some pictures of the kids and just open it up. Them or this. Them or this. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't worth it. You gonna? How much time that clean, soldier? Give it to him. Love your honesty, brother. You ain't alone that think like that. That's real, all right? How about this right here? Anxiety. Who mind can't sit still? You here next week, next year. It hadn't even happened, but you there mentally. Anxiety. Can't sit still. Antsy. Anybody want to talk about that? Anxiety. Come on. I seen hands, but it went back down. 1 and 2. Come on. Got you next. Come on.
I'm always worried about the future and not worried about today.
Everybody hear that? Worrying about the future, but not today. Very good, Queen. All right, you learning balance?
Trying to.
Okay, very good.
My name's Gabby. I think about what I'm going to do after I leave here. I ask for a transfer, and then I ask to go to partial. It's like I don't know what to do. I switch it every other day.
It's okay. It's all right.
Pregnant.
Okay. How many months?
2.
2 months. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm always thinking about what I could be doing and not what I should be doing right now.
Okay. All right. You working on that?
Trying. I think I'm staying here today.
Very good. Very good. That's why they say stay in today. Very good. How much time you clean?
A week.
Give it to her, y'all. And that baby, she won't be motivation to what? Stay clean. You better believe it. All right. How about fear? Fear. Come on.
Man.
What's your name?
Quincy.
Hey, Quincy.
I'm just scared.
You scared?
Just fucking scared, bro. Like, I think it was my second week and I had asked for a fucking extension already because I'm just scared to go back out there, bro.
Without a doubt. That's a healthy fear, y'all. Don't want to go back out there. Very good. And you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I got some resources for you. Rapid housing programs and all of that. BH Tennis opening up. You can take classes in this field right here. Horizon House will hire you if you got a driver's license. You drive their vehicle, pick up their clients, take them to the park, to the movies, to the zoo, bring them home, feed them, medicate them, punch out and get a check. So it's a lot to keep you anchored every country. Yeah, all right. So I got you, and anybody else, I got you too. My number right here on the board.
Yes.
That's what we're here for. All right. This ain't entertainment. It's about straight up live. We throw a little bit of humor in there, but listen, it's about living today.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't want to go back. Don't worry about that. All right. Just stay focused and stay anchored. And little boys, they need us. How many men in here want to talk to young boys? How many women in here want to talk to young girls? They need us. If you messed up as being a parent, you can make up for being grandparents.
Right.
Everybody know what you catch that? For those who want to be professional athletes and that wasn't successful, you could probably be a coach. Everybody hear that? Think outside of the box. Your talents and your gifts. The richest piece of real estate is what? Other than Africa. What's the richest piece of real estate other than Africa? The grave. Because thousands of people went to their grave before they was able to manifest the gifts and the talents that God gave them. So they died with them instead of giving it away. The richest piece of real estate is always the grave. You hear what I'm saying? Yes. How much time y'all clean, soldier?
15 days.
Give it to him. Who's afraid of failure? Get on your march, get set, we don't go. Because we afraid. Who's afraid of success? So you self-sabotage. Uh-oh. Who will talk about that? Come on, my man right here. You come on, nobody afraid of this success? Come on, name.
My name's Jordan, I'm an addict.
Hey, Jordan.
I'm not going to speak on that, but I live in the past.
Okay.
Because I had 3 years clean. I gave it back, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think about, what led up to that. And I'm scared to go back out there because I want to put in for extension just like he's talking about.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be discharged probably in like 8 or 9 days. And I want to go to recovery house. I want to do something different. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go back. I want to stay here as long as possible so I have enough, clean time under my belt to lead me in the right direction when I leave here. Because the more time you have here, the better off, the more tools you have to work with.
Very good. Very good.
So, but I just know that it's out there waiting. And your disease is doing push-ups.
Anybody hear that?
Waiting for you to fall.
That's real.
And I'm scared to death.
Okay. Keep feeding your spirit, brother. Regardless of what it's doing, you know what you're doing.
Yep.
You hear what I'm saying? Sometimes I take
today.
Huh?
I'm staying clean today.
Very good. How much time you have clean?
25 days.
All right. Fear. False evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. Healthy fears. Not to lay down with somebody unprotected. Healthy fears. Not to go knock on no doors to try to negotiate somebody out of a goddamn crack house. Healthy fears. Anybody hear that? Not to put myself in a position to go back to prison. Healthy fears. Not the paralyzing fears. Paralyzing means, you don't listen. You stay right, you sleep on a mattress of mediocrity. Anybody hear that? Anybody hear mediocrity? Who just want just enough? Who don't want to be pushed? Who don't want to be stretched? Who don't want to be challenged? So you live in mediocrity. You're really not living, you just existing. Everybody hear that? Let's keep moving. How about addictive relationships? The drugs is gone. Who's horny?
Everybody.
The drugs is gone. Who's horny?
Everybody.
Yeah, his hand went up. He put 2 hands up. Start swinging up here on this wood. What's your name, brother? Yeah. What's up? Talk about it. Addictive relationships.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of neglected as a child. I was always left to do whatever I want. I never really got the attention I wanted from my parents, so I was looked at, look somewhere else to get. So yeah, I like females, obviously.
How old are you? 18. Young man, what you doing here? All right, my man. All right, listen. Okay, all right, okay. It's all right. Listen, do you play games with women?
Yes.
That's a part of addictive relationships.
Yes.
Play with games. Listen, what's your name again? Thomas. Listen, when I was your age, in my 18s and all that, back downstairs in Baltimore, 4th of July, we used to go downtown. We used to see who could get the most phone numbers. And I used to get like 14 numbers. My man got 17 numbers. I get home, can't wait to call him. This number you dialed is not working. Pick this one up, yo, there's a dude on the phone. Yo, who is? You hear what I'm saying? But my whole point was, listen, I didn't have time to sit still to write. I always play with women's feelings and emotions. I lied to them just to get the cookies. Are you a cookie monster? My whole point is, listen, what I didn't know was, because I didn't have sisters. I didn't grow up with sisters. I was left behind when they do how a woman feels and what she thinks and what she likes and how she moves and what pisses her off and because I learned late, you make love to a woman's mind, you get the behind. You make love to the woman's mind, you get the behind.
That's a fact.
Without even what? Asking for it.
Okay.
You hear what I'm saying? But a lot of us, we come by what? Physical. After the butt, now what? After the butt, now what? And you get up off those mattresses, somebody got feelings. And listen, I'm going to say this and shut it down, Brother Tom. Listen, it's a movie by Edward G. Robinson called Scarlet Letter. I love Turner Classics. What do you know about that's Turner Classics. I love them. Betty Davis.
Right.
Yeah, Joan Crawford. Come on, don't get me started, right? I be watching that, but listen, Scarlet Letter, Edward G. Robinson. He had a young girl, and he went to his job and was stealing from his job to feed her what? Her habits. She got real and got honest and said, you know what, I don't want you, and laughed in his face. Playing with his emotions. She told him that. She laughed in his face. He got an ice pick and stabbed her up. It's called Scarlet Letter. Good movie. Edward G. Robinson. True gangster, right? But listen, my whole point is, listen, let them know your motives. Let them know you just here for what?
Cookies.
Nobody got an
But look, and that way, listen, and look, my mama said this. My mama said this. She said, Dirk, she said, women are evil. That's my mama talking. Right? I said, wow. So are you evil, man? but anyway, but then my whole point is this. She said, it don't matter if you tell a woman the rules, the bylaws, your mission statement, your vision statement, and all that, Brother Thomas. She gonna feel what she feel.
Period.
And right, and she gonna say, yes, I agree, honey, and right, and still come after you. But listen, just be honest. You hear me? Be honest. That's the best key, to be honest. All right, how you feel. And listen, in this process right here, we gotta tell our sexual organs to shut up.
Right.
What you say?
Be quiet.
Not today. I know her butt big. No, you ain't. She take 15 minutes. No, you ain't. I'm gonna stop that clean, soldier.
3.5 weeks.
Give it to her. The next time you come back here, 18, 19, whatever like that, you be coming back as alumni and giving good information to other people. You hear me? Mm-hmm. All right, don't let this be the last time. You hear me? Without a doubt, soldier. Addictive relationships. Who here worship people? That's dangerous. Wow, what's up? The him was over there. He switched seats. Okay. Come on, Pittsburgh. Got you there. Come on. Yeah, I be listening. Come on, brother.
Because I have the capacity to overextend my compassion.
Whoa. Say it again.
I have the tendency to overextend my compassion for other people.
See potential in people.
Yes, okay. All right, break that down. Make it look,
Codependent.
Codependent. I got that issue. You still like that?
Working on it.
Do you hunt for women, pray for women who like weak prey? Like women you need help, assistance. You know what I'm saying? That used to be my MO. Because women who had it going on, had a strong foundation, I stayed away from them because I had low self-esteem. I needed always the woman who was needy and desperate and thirsty and looked for men through their father. Hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's happening.
And low self-esteem.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, no boundaries.
Right.
No parameters.
Right.
They the ones I was on.
Yeah.
Because if I had her, you can get her.
Right. Okay. Ain't no fun at the
Yeah, right? I'm falling in love with strippers. Anybody been there before? I'm in love with a stripper. And I followed her home like on Players Club. What the hell you doing here, Dirk? My man, thank you for sharing that, soldier. All right, yo. The best relationship right now is with who, y'all?
Yourself.
Very good. Hey, who's rebellious? Who bucking beef? Anybody rebellious? If you're rebellious, you can have resentments. Come on. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon, what's up? You rebellious?
All the time.
All right. Wow, what's up, Brandon?
Anytime someone tells me I can't do it or I shouldn't do it, I'm probably going to do it.
Right.
All right, okay. Are you getting better with that, though?
Trying.
All right, you honest. I love honesty. I'm going to sign that clean, brother.
3 days.
Give it to him. Who else in here is oppositional defiant disorder? You bucking beef. Come on, mama. Got you next. I see your hand. Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, I'm very oppositional.
Why? What's up?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I honestly don't know why.
She's argumentative and she's rebellious.
And just so sweet, right? So soft-spoken.
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, all right. But what's the root, sweetheart? Have you been hurt? I'm gonna break into your Pandora Box. I'm gonna break into your Pandora Box. Have you been hurt as a child? Let's go all the way back. Is the little girl still screaming to grow up? There we go. Can you know how to work there? Address her, help her, heal her, pray to her, so that little girl can grow up into a what? A woman. So those little childish antics that we be displaying, they can die, and you can live, and people can respect you, and boundaries will come up. You hear what I'm saying? But we leave them on what? With tissue, with unresolved issues. They always grow up and have what? Babies. Are you a queen, baby? When you can't get your way, you go off. Who your roommate at? Where your roommate? Oh, Lord. Y'all cool? That's what's up. All right. Thank you for sharing that, sweetheart. Thank you. All right. Work on that, okay? Very good. Who else? Who else they hand out? Rebellious. Opposite. In the back. Let's go. What's your name?
My name is Eli.
Hey, Eli.
I am definitely rebellious. Since I've been a child, I just you tell me, my parents tell me not to do something, but also like as of right now, like my grandmother would cry and beg me to stop using drugs and stop messing my life up and just do the right thing. And they try to talk sense into me and guide me, and it didn't matter because at the end of the day, I already had my mind made up of how I was going to destroy it. What was going on for me at that time? I could have had like everything lined up, like a good job lined up and everything lined up for me, and my family telling me just please stay on the right track. And every time I'm just like, nah, you know what? Today I got a raise, I got a promotion. You know what? I'm gonna go celebrate because I got a raise. And not realizing, well, that raise ain't gonna mean shit if you can't show up to work.
Woo! That's right. That's right.
Fucked up from the night before. And it's just sad because I've seen my grandma cry, and I see family members cry because I couldn't even talk right, because I was so out of my mind. And it's sad, but that's just and I put people that ain't even my family, just acquaintances, my own family, and they didn't give a fuck about me. They just gave a damn about what I had to offer, instead of actually doing something good and doing the right thing for myself, so that and keeping my family in my corner, instead of just pushing them away and putting negative people in my circle. The whole time. It's like it just F's me up, but I'm too hard. I've been too hard-headed to listen. It goes through one ear and out the other.
Help up. You still like that, brother?
I'm a work in progress. It's gonna take a long time, and I'm the type of person, if I don't get what I want, when I want it, I'm gonna spaz out.
Yeah, that's King Baby. That's King Baby. Yeah, okay.
That's just learned behaviors from my childhood.
Right. Y'all hear that? Learn behaviors from childhood. How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Young man. Woo. Young man. Listen. That's humility. This side right here. Humility kills that. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. The messenger. Some people don't like the messenger, so they can never receive the message. Because they're looking at the what? The messenger. But the messenger who have a messy life might have a beautiful message. But because I don't like the messenger, I can't receive the message. You hear what I'm saying? You should have like when you study for yourself, or you know right from wrong, nobody can tell you otherwise. Right. You hear what I'm saying? Now, if you choose to be rebellious and buck and beat like that, then listen, there's always consequences. Because if you don't listen here, you'll listen in prison. You hear what I'm saying? So listen, the hardest part is what? To be humble and take suggestions and take guidance. You hear what I'm saying? And understand that we don't know everything. And have you been hurt? Yeah. Like childhood atrocities, abandonment issues. All right, might be the black sheep of the family. You know what I'm saying? Some men don't like women in authority. You know why? Because they don't like their moms. And they just bring that from the what? From the childhood all the way up to what? Manhood. And our pride blocks all that. Because pride stands for the primary reason I die early. Whoa. So I ain't going to let you know my mother got issues. That's why I treat women like trash. Right. You hear what I'm saying? My father wasn't there. So no man ain't going to never tell me what to do. Root issues. So it ain't about this place. It's about what's been unresolved issues in my life. Thank you, brother. But we cannot continue to go through life rebellious, bucking and beefing against rules and regulations. Right. Because there's no rules, there's no order. You hear what I'm saying? And we as recovering addicts, we look for loopholes in everything we do. And if you living in darkness, you damn sure don't like the light. God bless you, brother. How much time you got clean, soldier? Give it to I saw your hand. Come on, what's up? What's your name?
Zion, I'm an addict.
Hey, Zion.
See, I'm rebellious. Like, if that dope kills somebody, I want it.
Everybody hear that? If that dope kill him, he want it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I go to with 10. You know, it doesn't matter who I hurt. I get it done.
Okay.
Whether my children, my mom, my significant other, I'm rebellious. I'm getting it done. Whether they like it or not, whoever I hurt, as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters.
You still like that?
Trying.
Okay. That's tunnel vision. How old are you?
31.
31. Okay. How much time you got clean?
4 days.
4 days. Give it to him. All right, rebellious, resentments. Anybody got resentments? Got about 20 minutes. Got to hurry up. Anybody got resentments? Who holding grudges? Who holding grudges? In the back. What's your name?
Will.
Hey, Will.
Yeah, I still hold something against my father. And
Back.
like I've been in recovery for a while, since 2006, and been through the steps, sponsorship, all that shit, right? And I try to make that amends. I've got a sponsor with the same issue, right? So I was able to relate with him.
Okay.
So when I got to that step, and I made that amends. I recognized the part I played in the situation. I got to understand and try to, see from his side of the fence, shit that he went through, how he was raised, right? I accepted it. So, after I thought I was doing the right thing, and I got no feedback, right? Like we talked all this stuff, we had dinner, and then never tried to call me out that or nothing. So, like the resentment came back even stronger, like fourfold, to the point like, I could care less if he died or not, right? And he's living with my sister in Florida, and like, one minute I might say, yeah, I'm gonna go down and see him. It's suggested I go see him before he dies. I said, yeah, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I just hold it deep, and I ain't ready to let go of it. You know what I mean? So hopefully this time I can resolve that issue. But it's deep, it's rooted deep. And like when secrets kill, shit like that, take it to your grave shit.
Right.
That's how deep it's rooted. Abandonment issues, all that shit.
Yeah.
Come back years later when I was off the chain, like I was on home detention. Come back up, knock down mom and shit, because my brother's getting married and something like that. I can't go because I'm on home detention. So like I remember I approached him, we was sitting there, the street person of it. Like, I was ready to beat the shit out of my father, And like the pain. I was pained up. I grew out of it, I thought I grew out of it, but that shit just came back. When he like, it's like he didn't care. And I couldn't accept it. I didn't accept that shit. It said be ready to accept some shit because not everybody's going to take your amends, right? You got to be ready for that. And I wasn't ready. So I still hold it.
How much time you got clean, brother?
I'm not clean. I'm detoxing from methadone.
Okay.
Tomorrow I'm going to stop taking it, so tomorrow's going to be my clean.
Give it to him. Hey, who remember this in Newport, Connecticut? A kid got a gun, shot his mother, killed his mother, took her car keys, and went to the school and shot up the school and killed kids. Remember that? Who remember the Menendez brothers? Killed their parents. You hear what I'm saying? Resentments can go there. That's a little extreme. How about my man? What's the crazy guy who used to kill people, chop their bodies up and put them in the refrigerator? Jeffrey Dahmer. But when he was a young boy, he used to cut animals' heads off and put them on sticks and make a garden of dead animal heads. When he got older, he killed like seven men. Testicles, like 17 young boys. Testicles, tongues, fingers, toes, all in the refrigerator.
Having sex with the corpse.
Yes, having sex with the corpse. That's big. Resentments, rebellious, man, it can get worse if we don't try to what? Make amends. Everybody hear that? Hey, who remember Sin of a Woman? I love that movie.
What was it?
Sin of a Woman. With Al Pacino when he played the blind man. One part I like in there was like, he said, I want you to go. He said, go get me some cigarettes and go to the store and go such and such and such and such. And he knew when he was walking that he was about to blow his brains out. And he said, you know what? He came back. And he called him up. He came at the right time. But Pacino, I heard somebody didn't stay and see it, so I ain't gonna say too much. But my whole point was he was bitter. And some people here are bitter. And you gotta know why they bitter. But the more you talk, you answer your own problems. Your own questions, right? But he seen the goodness in Pacino, even though he was blind. He was blind, he couldn't see, he tangled, he drove a Ferrari, all that man is blind. But he was depressed, he was miserable, and he was unhappy, and he was bitter, and he's ready to commit suicide. And he helped him live. Sin of a Woman. Love that movie. There's a lot of jewels in that movie right there. So if you see somebody in your unit, your roommate, your bunk buddy, or whatever like that, they bitter, somebody, pray for them. Right. Pray for them. Pray for them. Depression. Anybody depressed? What caused your depression, sis? What's your name? Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, what's up?
Ever since I started doing drugs.
Anybody hear that? Ever since she got started doing drugs. Yeah, okay. What was your drug of choice?
I started out with heroin and cocaine. And I stopped doing heroin a couple of years ago. Now, detoxing off the cocaine.
Okay. How much time you have clean? Hey, that's right. Anybody else depressed?